This video demonstrates how to create, complete, and approve a business continuity plan. Sarah Foster, the BCM Program Manager, should create a business continuity plan. She navigates to the Business Continuity workspace. On the homepage, she navigates to the Planning tab and selects Create BCP. In the form, she adds the name New York Data Center DRP and selects Data Center Recovery Plan for the template. The type is set to Recovery Plan. She assigns Mike Jones as the plan owner and herself as the BCM lead. The business unit and department are assigned to IT. She updates the description as a disaster recovery plan for loss of the New York data center. She then saves the record. The New York Data Center DRP plan has been created. Next, Mike Jones, the BCM planner, will complete the plan. He begins by setting the plan scope. He navigates to the Business Continuity workspace and the List View page. He selects In Draft under the Planning module and opens the plan. He then navigates to the data center's asset type and adds the New York City data center. He then updates the dependencies. A message will appear indicating that the dependencies are being updated. Next, he navigates to the Related Assets tab and reviews the primary source of all the related assets. Next, Mike should document the recovery capabilities of the plan and all additional information, such as goals, objectives, and scope. He navigates to the Documentation tab and selects Scope. He then adds the New York address and saves the section. Mike then opens the Related Plans tab to review the plans related to the primary asset. He notes that no plan has yet been set up for the related assets. Next, Mike should assign a recovery team. He navigates to the Recovery Teams tab to add a new team. In the form, he names the team as the IT Recovery Team. He assigns the ITSM Engineering Group and adds Mike Jones and Alfonso Griblin as users. In the description, he mentions that this team is responsible for recovering the data center. He then saves the record. He returns to the plan and notes that the recovery team is now displayed. Next, Mike should add loss scenarios and set a recovery strategy. He navigates to the Loss Scenarios tab to add the asset dependencies and identify the recovery strategies. Please note that when a plan is created using a plan template, the loss scenarios identified in the template are automatically associated with the plan. He opens the Loss of Data Centers loss scenario to add the related asset dependencies. He then adds the New York City data center as the asset dependency. The data center, NYC Data Center record, is now displayed in the Related Asset Dependencies tab. Next, he navigates to the Recovery Strategies tab to create a new recovery strategy. He creates a new recovery strategy, Backup and Restore. He describes the recovery strategy as backing up and restoring the data center, the various methods, and which method is best suited for a particular scenario. He also adds the dependency covered. In the Implementation Details section, he adds that it would take 4 hours to implement and the maximum duration of use would be 1 week. He updates the estimated percentage of operations achieved as 100% and saves the record. Next, in the newly created recovery strategy, he adds the recovery tasks. In the new recovery task form, he updates the short description as internal coordination and selects scope as data center, NYC data center. He assigns Mike Jones as the owner and IT recovery team as the recovery team. He then assigns ITSM engineering as the assignment group and Alfonso Griglin as additional assignees. The completion deadline is set to immediately. IBM Rescue and Recovery with Rapid Restore is set as the configuration item. Finally, in the description, he mentions contacting and coordinating with interdependent business units as needed. He then saves the record and returns to the recovery strategy record. The recovery task for internal coordination is now shown in the recovery task list. Next, Mike navigates back to the Loss Scenario tab. The record for backup and restore is now shown under the recovery strategies related list. Finally, he returns to the plan. Next, Mike should create and prioritize tasks by determining the critical assets to recover. He also needs to estimate the time to complete the task. Mike navigates to the Recovery Tasks tab and expands the scope to see the existing task. He adds a new task for external-facing coordination. He completes the form with all the required details and saves the record. He then navigates back to the plan. The records for both internal and external coordination are now shown in the recovery task list. Next, Mike should submit the plan for review. A message confirms the successful submission of the New York Data Center DRP for review. The state of the plan is now set to in review. Next, Mike generates a PDF copy of the plan and attaches it to the plan for review. A message confirms that the PDF has successfully been generated. He navigates to the attachments and opens the newly generated PDF. He reviews the plan and decides that it looks good. He closes the attachment and returns to the plan. Next, Mike submits the plan for approval. A message confirms that the plan is submitted for approval, and the state of the plan changes to pending approval. Finally, Sarah will provide the final approval for the completed plan. She navigates to the Business Continuity workspace and to the Tasks landing page. Under My Pending Tasks, she opens the New York Data Center DRP plan. She then approves it. A message confirms the approval of the plan, and the state of the plan changes to approved.